Hey guys, welcome to another 6 Sages Gaming video. Today we have something for you very special. Now, a lot of people have been asking us to cover the Dragon Ball card game that's coming out, the Dragon Ball Super card game. It's by Bandai. It's coming out at the end of this month, July 28th, and it had a pre-sale at Anime Expo, and that's how we got these starter decks. So we will be doing this as a giveaway. So if that's all you care about, if you're just here from the Dragon Ball group, which I will post a link to that group in the comments section, so if you want to learn more about Dragon Ball, you can get in that Facebook group. But if all you care about is how do I win, go down the comment section, check the pin post, and I'm going to have all that information there. What I really want to do in this video is just give a high-level overview, talk about some of the starter deck cards, and where the game is going to go. But in short, if you really liked Duel Masters or Kaijido, it does play a lot like that. Now, the possible downside that a lot of people are saying is that it is ran by Bandai. They are doing a lot of positive things, but people are perhaps right to be skeptical about a Dragon Ball game because it doesn't have that great of a run. However, I will say, all of that aside, Bandai is going just completely over the top with supporting this game, and it looks like it's going to have a very bright future right out of the gate. So if you want to win these starter decks, we're going to be giving away some half decks as well, giving away these promo cards. You guys can see these coming soon that we're doing the demo day kits. Again, pin post, check it out. But now we're just going to be opening the starter deck, and you can see I kind of pre-opened this just so it wouldn't be a pain. But in set 1, there is going to be only one starter deck, which is perfectly fine. You know, there's only 110 cards, I believe it was, in the first set, not counting the promos, but you know, typically Japanese trading card games are known for having smaller sets around that 100, 120 mark. So we're just going to open this up. It's going to come with, of course, your typical play mat. It has the energy area and all that stuff. So the thing I will say, instead of going through this and talking about how it actually plays out, I'm going to also drop a link in the description. Bandai did a very nice video, and this is where I really could see the love that they're putting into the game. They put together this video that is honestly one of the absolute best learn-to-plays that I've seen come out in the last, 5 or 6 years by any trading card game company. So I don't know if it was just kind of a change in how they're going to be promoting their games or, you know, what it looks like, but Bandai is doing a lot of things to push this game as much as they can. So, well, the one thing I will note is this leader card. Now, this is the Awakened Sign, so we'll start with the other side. For anyone that followed us from the Force of Will days, and I was told the WoW TCG did this kind of theme as well, which unfortunately I never got to play. It's before I got into other trading card games. Really wish I would have, but you have one leader that kind of stands out. If you have a magic background, it's basically your commander that once you get down to 4 points of damage, so everyone starts with 8 life. When you get down to 4, you get to flip this over and you get to awaken them. And that's when they go into this what's called Awaken, or flip side of the card. And they have this really nice, might be a little bit hard to see with these lights that I'm using, a very nice gold kind of stamping to it. Now it is very flat on this, so there's no kind of indentation like there would be on, say, a Bushiroad card, but it's still a very nice accent, and it, you know, that'll probably be what they carry over to in the game. So again, if you want to learn more about that, I'll drop a video in the comment. I'm not going to go through all of these per se. Then the last thing is each deck also comes with one foil Vegeta. I will say, based on what we've seen in kind of the demo games that we've played with, you know, some real decks proxied up, this is actually a very, very good card. Now, the one thing I know that's going to upset a lot of people, and it definitely upsets me, not every card will come foil. So yes, if you want that Vegeta, which I'll just pull it out, here's what the normal one looks like by comparison. If you want to get this Vegeta in foil, you're really going to have to go out of your way and buy a bunch of the starter decks. So hopefully if you're someone that wants 4 of these, this will find its way to you, and then you only have to buy 3. Or just, of course, trade with someone. But not every card comes foil, so that is a possible downside to some people who like, or who do not like mixed rarity, but ultimately it's a smaller detail. So it also comes with 4 God Rush Son Goku. So I'm just going to hold these up for a little bit, let you guys pause the video if you want. You can read the card effects. Basically bounces all blockers back to your opponent's hand. Really is a great way to punish people if they're trying to stabilize or get out a bunch of blockers in hopes to survive a few more turns. Lets you push through for some damage. Now this one is a starter deck exclusive. It only comes as a 2 of. A very strong effect for what it is. So you might want to grab 2 starter decks for this reason. I do like it as a 2 of, as I was playing kind of the structure decks and kind of some of the other Evolve Son Gokus that you can get. So if you want to, it might just be best for anyone that's looking to get in this game to pick up 2 starters. 2 Rapid Spirit Ball Son Goku. Really nice that it untaps. 15k 3-drop. Here is one of the things that I like that they're doing, and this is 4 of, is having these tutor cards. So of course you want to be able to find your Evolve cards, and this helps you look at the top 7 cards, maybe find that Son Goku that you really need, and then be able to play the next turns. And this just can sit on the field and help you set up those future turns. And then from the rest of this on, it's really just a bunch of vanilla creatures. Now I'm not gonna, or what I should say is battle cards, because that's what they're called in this game, vanilla battle cards. So I won't really go into a lot of these. I'm just going to hold up a few of them just so you guys can see the artwork, so you can get an idea of what to expect when you're getting these, and what type of maybe power ratios and otherwise effects they have. The other thing I will mention is that Bandai has a database up on their website. Sadly, there's no high-res images, so these leave a little bit to be desired, but they're good enough for looking up the effects of all the cards. The one thing I will say about this Crit Vegeta really quick, for anyone that has played Duel Masters Kaijudo, there's an effect called Critical in this game, where if you deal damage, instead of it going to their hand, it goes directly to their discard area. And that is a very, very strong effect that we are finding out, at least in the games that we played. One of the best leaders in the game is a Vegeta that has Critical on the leader effect if you pay a life to get it. So you get to draw a card, you get to hit your opponent for a lot, for 1, sometimes 2 damage, and then both of those go to your opponent's discard. So it's a very scary card, I will say that. Another really great card in here, that this is just an uncommon, so it does come in the set as well, is Energy Boost Beerus. So blue is all about ramping. You'll see the card after this, it just puts your top resource into play. And Beerus is great as a turn 5, because you're always going to play Whis on turn 4, that can kill your opponent's best battle card. Talking about staples in ramp, that we then have Whis itself. So again, just a very basic card, 4-drop, get to ramp the top card of your deck. Turns out just good enough. Then talking about blockers, so we have some copies of Piccolo, 2-drop 10k blocker. So this lets you redirect an attack to him. So it basically allows you to throw that guy in front of your leader, so your leader doesn't take any points of damage. And then North Kai as well for the last card. Now we have what's called event cards, and these are basically like your spells in any other trading card game. The difference here is that they have different conditions and when they can be used. So some will say activate main, some will say activate counter battle. There's a few different timing windows in this game where they'll be used. But other than that, every event type of card just generally follows that same pattern. Now what is just absurdly strong is what I called shields. Because it's just a habit from anyone that played Future Card Buddy Fight, but each color has a negate effect, so each one will have 1 negate this attack. The thing with blue is that it lets you recover your energy. So what you can do is, there's several games that I've won so far where you're just holding, you know, oh, I have 3 or 4 of these in my hand, I can go all out no matter what you do. You're not going to be able to break through these last points of damage. So blue certainly has the best negate in the game as well. And then lastly, I just want to show you a close-up of the promo itself. So again, this is from the kind of launch kits that they were having. And it's just an uncommon that's in the first set, but it's the only way you'll be able to get that it comes with this gold stamp. So this one is a little bit more detailed, a little more edged, so you can feel even through the perfect fit a little bit. But it makes me wonder what the super rares are going to look like in the set. So again, if you guys are interested in possibly winning this, learning more about the game, check the pin post in the group. At this time, the time of recording, we don't know if we're going to be doing content for this or not. It's just we want to get the game out there. I know a lot of people asked us for it, so we want to at least do a video on it, cover it, see what the interest is. If we do add content to this, it's going to be like Dragon Ball Super Sundays or something, where we're just going to do event coverage from Ziege Games in Howell, Michigan, which it sounds like we have quite a few people interested, so if that keeps up, great. But we might only be talking about maybe the top 4 or finals from every weekly. So just something to get some games out there. So if you want to see Dragon Ball Super card game content on the channel, let us know in the comments. You know, if this gets something like 50 comments that people saying they want, then we'll be adding it to the channel. Again, it'll only be like once a week because Final Fantasy trading card game is going to be our main focus. We just got Nationals announced. We are very excited for that, but we are love trading card games, so if you guys are interested, we do want to cover other games for you. So let me know what you liked about the video. Make sure to drop us a like, especially if you're going to be signing up for that contest to win your copies of these starter decks. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for future trading card game content. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next 6 Sages Gaming video. Have a good one. This video made possible by the patron support of viewers such as yourself. Thank you to our honorary sages.